Hey, thanks for joining in for another Wondering Hobbies video. As you can see here, we will be covering the Hallmark Keepsakes Star Wars ornament and stocking hanger sets. I have both the Luke's X-Wing and also Darth Vader's TIE Fighter set. They are sold individually, and you also are going to need the Keepsake power cord in order to provide power to these, because they do have lights and sounds. So now let's jump over to the models. I've already got them unboxed and already have them plugged in and lit up. All right, as you can see with the hanger bases set up and plugged in, there are some LEDs that will illuminate as long as they're receiving power to the hanger bases themselves. There's a lot of great detail. It looks like a lot of great weathering that's already been applied to it. I doubt I will do anything else to these outside of just displaying them. Again, you can see the LEDs. There's the turbo lasers have lights on them. The vehicles have some spotlights and some underlighting that affects and gives off some accent colors to them. And then you also have some spotlights along the base trench of the Death Star to, again, give off some light. If I get a chance, we'll turn off the lights to the room here and sort of see what it looks like in the dark. But I think it's going to do very well for what I want it to do. Again, my intent is to use it as some bookends for a bookshelf or bookcase. So I will likely, more than likely, just take the hangers off or either tuck them underneath. I think that the hanger base will sit just fine even if I take those straps and tuck them up underneath there. And I'll sort of showcase that in just a little bit. The other thing I want to point out is if you're looking at the advertisements on either Hallmark's website or some of the other websites that sell this, they say that the overall height in their article or instructions or in the manual is 6.5 inches from the top of the turbo lasers all the way down to the tip of the hook. And that is not true. The actual size of these, which I was a little worried that they were going to be too small, but now that I've unboxed them and set them up and took some measurements, the base itself is 6.5 inches. So to the tip of the turbo laser to the base of the bookshelf or table is about 6.5 inches. The stocking hanger strap is probably another 6 to 6.5 inches. So overall, from the top of the turbo laser to the tip of the hook on the hangers, you're probably talking about a good 12 inches. So again, if you have concerns on the size of these, I think you're going to be very well pleased. I'm not sure the exact scale of the models. I don't think that they are, and I know they're smaller than 1/44 scale. So again, without doing some measurements and calculations, not really sure of the true scale of it, but these two look scaled proportionally to size, and they look really good as a standalone display piece. Again, the two units are sold separately, so you have to buy the X-Wing half and the TIE Fighter half to get the complete set. And the power cord is not included, so you have to get their power cord. One other thing to mention about the power cord is that it's really designed to power multiple Christmas ornaments. So there's probably 8 to 10 additional power connectors that are basically on a strand. You can sort of see it here. So the beauty of that is that I will be able to take and separate the two units out, be able to put books or anything else in the middle there, and they will still get power between the two. So now I'm going to transition over and show you the light and sound sequence to this. So the lights and sounds are started by pressing either a button on this end or on the other end to initiate the sequence. You can also press the button again to stop the sequence. So let me set the camera down on the tripod and we will let it play through the sequence.
This is Red 5. I'm going in. Are you all right? I got a little cooked, but I'm okay.
Watch yourself. There's a lot of fire coming from the right side of that deflection tower.
I'm on it.
Luke, trust your feelings. Squad leaders, we've picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters coming your way.
My scope's negative. I don't see anything.
Pick up your visual scanning. Here they come. Watch it, you've got one on your tail. Watch your back, Luke. Watch your back.
I'm hit, but not bad.
See what you can do with it.
This is Gold Leader. We're starting our attack run. Stay in attack formation.
Exhaust port is
Marked and locked in.
They're coming in.
3 marks at 210. I'll take them myself. Cover me.
Yes, sir.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
Loosen up.
Gold 5 to Red Leader.
Lost Tyree, lost touch.
Came from behind. Big wedge. Let's close it up. We're going in full throttle.
Right with you, boss.
Look, at that speed, will you be able to pull out in time?
Just like Beggar's Canyon back home. R2, that stabilizer's broken loose again. See if you can't lock it down.
I'm on the leader.
Use the force, Luke. Let go.
The force is strong with this one.
Luke, trust me.
His computer's off. Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm all right.
I lost our cue.
I have you now. What?
Look out.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Remember, the force will be with you. Always.
All right, now I want to show you what it would look like using it as bookends for a bookcase. So give me just a second and grab some books and we'll be right back. All right, here it is with a few books on the shelf. As you can see, I've taken a couple of different size books from the bookshelf and added it to it just to sort of get an idea of what it's going to look like. The beauty of the power cords for these units are that they can be strung out to a fairly good distance to accommodate different basically size books or the amount of books that you're going to put between there. And it's able to still light up. And obviously if we press the button, it will still make all the lights and sounds that you saw in the previous segment here. So with that being said now, and getting a good look at this, I'll turn it over and sort of show you a back view. There you can sort of see the stocking hook that, again, I've just got it tucked up underneath there. And now I will get you a final view of it on the bookshelf itself. Okay, here we are with it on the bookshelf. Quite a few more books that it's holding up, but you can see it works very well. Sorry for the lighting. I'm very pleased with it, and it has been a conversation piece for everyone that comes to visit.